What's up, guys? Grunt here. So today I have a really important topic that I want to talk about. It is the burnout. And if you're a content creator, you know exactly what this means. If you're a streamer, YouTuber, anything like that that involves content creation, you know that the burnout is something that is a very, very real a problem that we face. But we can mitigate this really just by taking dosed breaks from time to time, and it's extremely important for not only just our content but for our mental health. This rat race, forces us to keep producing and producing and producing without taking any breaks for fear of losing views, followers, subs, whatever, ahead of other channels. But we must also take a step back and kind of realize that we're first. We come first. Our mental health, our IRL always comes first. Sometimes I feel like we as content creators, we can lose ourselves in that, and that is very detrimental, because not only will it be more difficult to come back from that burnout, but it can seriously affect our IRL life. Nothing is above that, and I think that that's something that needs to be continuously stressed, especially for new content creators, new streamers, people who are just entering, because it can really be detrimental and kind of take away the fire to continue being a content creator. And we want to encourage that, and we want to foster as much creativity as possible. But if we don't acknowledge that this is a real thing, anyone who's a new content creator might get discouraged if they reach that burnout, thinking that they have to stream every day, they have to create videos every day, and when they reach that burnout, they just lose all interest in being a content creator. And it's also something that defines, one of the things that defines who makes it and who doesn't, is who can mitigate this better than others, and who doesn't get lost or discouraged by the burnout. It is important that we keep this in mind, because if we're experiencing burnout, our content suffers, and it shows on camera. Whether you're a streamer or a YouTuber, it will show, and your viewers will notice it. So it's just better overall to have your best foot forward as much as possible, and that's taking breaks throughout as much as you need it. I saw a streamer take a 2-week break, and her fans welcomed her with open arms. You know, your fans are not going to go anywhere if you take a day or two off. And it's important that we also remember that, because this community is a very supportive community and very understanding. I think that most people will be able to relate, and they will be there whenever you get back. If it's something that you need to do, you got to do what you have to do for yourself. And ultimately, it will be better for your content. Your content will be, even though you will be producing a little bit less, that content that you are producing is going to be the best content that you can do. When you hit that live button, you are going to have that energy that everyone expects from you. In fact, think of it as like paid vacation time. You know how in certain jobs you get like up to a week or up to 2 weeks of paid vacation time? Well, they do that for a reason, because they understand that burnout is a real thing. It can happen in your job. So of course they want people, or give people the option of taking a vacation. And it's basically the same concept. You have to kind of be self-aware of what your limits are, or when you start to experience it, and just take a day or two off for that week, and let your mind rest, because we not only have to be healthy physically but mentally too, to be able to keep up with this content creation career, if that's what you're pursuing. It's just something that I don't think that a lot of people are acknowledging as much. And as more and more people are getting into content creation, more and more people are getting into streaming, it's something that we really have to take into consideration. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and ring the little bell so that you get notifications when my videos go live for you. I do stream on Twitch every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Wednesday and Fridays I stream at 9:30 Eastern Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. On Saturdays I stream at noon Eastern Time. And you can also follow me on Twitter, on Instagram. You can join our Discord to keep up with the channel, and I'll leave all the links in the description below. And I hope to see you guys in the next stream. See ya!